Welcome back. Time to talk a little other sports. We had a pretty big field hockey game going on this week. You might have heard about it. It was the regional championship game down in Pocomoke. The Warriors taking on Queen Anne's, and what a game it was. Poco came to play in this thing. The Warriors jumping out to a quick lead here after Peyton Becker finds Lexi Butler, and she fires that one in. Then just a couple of minutes later after that, it's going to be Casey Lee this time, working it over to Butler, and the little back and forth. Lee eventually coming up with the finish as Pocomoke took a 2-0 lead at that point. The Warriors looking for more, but this time it's going to get turned back by Emily Lanehart. She had actually had a great game in goal for the Lions, but Pocomoke just kept on coming. 3 at the break, and they're going to go ahead and push that here in the second half. Mackenzie Mitchell over to Becker. She'll find the back of the cage, and the route was on. The Warriors would then put the finishing touch on this thing. Mitchell back over to Butler. She had 4 goals on the night as Pocomoke. They are your second or 2 times in a row now regional champions as they get the impressive fashion 7-0 the final.
And Cape was taking on Del Mar, both undefeated teams looking for bragging rights. Del Mar's Nancy Harris finds Jordan Moore, and she puts it away for the 1-0 lead at halftime. But here come the defending champs. 5 minutes into the second half, Tess Bermheimer finds the back of the cage off the corner, and then just 10 minutes after that, Cape is going to take the lead here. Sydney Ostrowski gets the unassisted goal to go, and that would just open things up for Cape. A minute later, Ostrowski would be back with the assist to Jody Boyer, and she would get the finish there as the Vikings remain undefeated as they take it 4-1, the final.
3A boys soccer semis, Bennett and Addleton. 9 minutes in, Raiders Road Warriors get the header from Jordan Armstead to take a 1-0 lead. Bennett looking for an answer now. Michael Smith right here would get called for the handball. You can't do that in soccer. Peter Gutowski would step up and nail this PK for the Clippers. Hits one high and buries it. Tie game. Bennett now doing the illegal things. Dylan Royalty taken down in the box. You can't take down Royalty. Come on, we know that. Nathan Kim, go ahead and hit the PK to put at the line up. Time winding down for Bennett now. Will Coolidge's free kick goes off the Addleton wall. Bennett goes down in heartbreaking fashion. 2-1 the final game in the 24-year career of head coach Skip Brewer.
Big congrats to him. What a career. And Chrisville was taking on Pocomoke, the regional semifinals in boys soccer. Free kick for Pocomoke. Jacob Glover sends it to Nola Rance. Shoots once, it gets saved. Shoots twice, it gets saved again by Charlie Elliott. Then Rance decides to chip it to the far post where Noah Schofield gets a head on it, but it goes off the upright, no good. Crabber's turn now, corner for J.J. Evans, and Johnny Taylor gets a head on it, but that's far of the wide post. We'd go to halftime tied at 0-0, but here comes Chrisville in the second half. DeJean McClellan with the rips, a shot right there. The rebound comes to Ozzie Zentia, who gets the easy score. After that, Chrisville will go ahead and put this thing away. Another corner, and Tashawn McCree is going to send it in. Nate Evans will send it home. The Crabbers go on to be regional championship game with a 3-0 win. All right, well, it's time for another quick commercial break, but coming up next, we're going to talk a little NFL. The Eagles are taking on some team from Texas, and we're going to talk about it next.
I'm Danny Bates. I play Pocomoke Field Hockey, and you're watching Del Mar Sports Insider.